Man, what the heck is going on in Green Bay? Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Time to tune in, now another sports center, it's a movement.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Touchdown with yours truly, Doug Smith. Now, in this episode, we're gonna get into the tea and the meat and potatoes, and the reason that you click on that fire thumbnail. We're gonna talk about the Green Bay Packers, and if Jordan Love, did Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers ultimately have buyer's remorse with drafting him in the first round in last year's NFL draft. Now, we also going to talk about the Aaron Rodgers situation, because you can't talk Jordan Love without talking Aaron Rodgers. And you got two other goofballs in the room. You got Blake Bortles, and you got some other guy I've never heard of before, Blake Benkert. I don't watch Virginia football because it's boring, unless it's Virginia Tech. Anywho, but we're going to take and talk about it. So, obviously, I want to talk about something that a lot of people are not realizing, because there's a lot of rumors going around, much like if you look at the Russell Wilson situation, when he was possibly going to take and lead the Seattle Seahawks and take and go to Denver, or he was going to go to the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears was out there with their rifles like, we're ready. But nonetheless, Aaron Rodgers is pissed off, and rightfully so. Now, I'm not in those rooms, and there's a lot of rumors, so I'm going to only speak off of facts. Aaron Rodgers has shared his discomfort with currently the Green Bay Packers organization. He's talked about going to, other teams, and I want to take and say that I see where he's coming from. You draft a guy in the first round. Like, if you look at this year's quarterbacks, Kyle Trask had better numbers than what Jordan Love had in college. He did. You look at guys like Jamie Newman, who got picked up by the Eagles. I think he was a UDFA, or maybe he went in the 7th round to the Eagles. Again, had better numbers than Jordan Love. And they got this guy in the first round. Now, if you're Aaron Rodgers, you have taken this franchise, in honor of the legendary great, God rest his soul, Bart Starr, also as well, legendary Brett Favre, and many, many other great Green Bay Packers to take and suit up. The guy's a future Hall of Famer, hands down. If Aaron Rodgers would have retired 6 years ago, he would have been a Hall of Famer eventually. The guy is just phenomenal. They call him a sheriff for the reason, because he runs the town. Now, obviously, in the offseason, there's been some issues, and if I can predict, not that I know this, but if I can take and predict, I would say that they're displeased and that they should have already won another ring already over there in Green Bay. But I also think that upper management needs to take a look at themselves. Matt LaFleur needs to look at himself. Now, they're probably the most complete team in the NFL. You got to put them in the conversation with teams like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Kansas City Chiefs, and someone maybe at the Colts. I'm not ready to do that yet. But I must say, Aaron Rodgers will be absolutely stupid to leave. Where's he going to go? To Carolina? Where's he going to go? To Denver? Not that those are bad organizations. Both organizations are definitely on the up and up. But then that leaves Jordan Love. Jordan Love is 22 years old. His final year of playing college football, numbers weren't necessarily bad. He threw for over 3,400 yards, 20 touchdowns, and don't quote me on this, I think it was about 17 interceptions, with ultimately a passer rating of 82.8 and a 75.3 PFF grade. Not too bad. But then you look in this year's draft, and you have a lot of quarterbacks who had a lot more better numbers and stuff like that. And I feel like the Packers, they took a risk that was stupid. They took a risk that was so stupid. It was so Howie Roseman, as if Howie Roseman from the Philadelphia Eagles snuck in and was like, hey man, pick him. But nonetheless, the pick happened, and it happened. And also they went to the NFC Championship. Now, I look at that game, and obviously, both teams are very equally matched, and it looks like the Buccaneers got the better of them. It was close for a little bit. They broke away, and history. Look what happened now. The Buccaneers ultimately won the Super Bowl. But talking about the current situation, they are not sold on Jordan Love. Now, I could think of a few other teams who are be willing to. He has a legit chance of competing. But as long as Aaron Rodgers is in the building, he will never see the light of day. Jordan Love will never see the light of day. Absolutely. And let's say Aaron Rodgers retires within 2 years. Let's say he sticks it out and he's like, man, y'all, I'm done. Peace out. That's it for me. I see them drafting another quarterback. I don't see them sticking with Jordan Love at all whatsoever. I've seen some highlights, and they look okay, and I see some stuff like, ooh, you're only a few notches above Tebow. But yeah, nonetheless, if I'm Jordan Love, I'm talking with my agent at this point, and I'm gonna try to see what other team wants me, what other team is gonna take the time to develop me. And it's unfair to Jordan Love because he didn't ask to be in this controversy. He didn't ask to be in this controversy at all whatsoever. He's just a young man trying to find his way in the NFL and have a great career at the end of the day. And there's tons of quarterbacks who really aren't that good, but they float around for years. They had their time in the spotlight, and then they're going to bounce teams probably for the next 5 to 7 years and get a few $1 million. Hey, not a bad way to make a living. Even if you're a quarterback who, quote-unquote, fell off, at least you had a moment of a time that you were on. And Jordan Love is not really going to have that opportunity in Green Bay. I just don't see it happen. You have a guy like Blake Bortles who, well, when he's around really good players, he can do some really good things sometimes, But we're not going to know what Jordan Love does. And they keep bringing in quarterback after quarterback. Just 2 quarterbacks within the last week. Now, obviously, it's the offseason, so what the heck do you expect? But number one, I don't see, and I'm going to end the video with this, I don't see Aaron Rodgers going anywhere. Stop the Aaron Rodgers hate. The guy wants to win a ring, and he knows deep in his mind he's going to rattle some feathers, but Green Bay is a place that he wants to be at and is going to take and be out. Next thing, I also think Blake Bortles and the other guy that they got from Virginia, and I forgot his name already, I think he's just a camp body. I'm going to be real with you. But I would like to take and see him this preseason. This year, we're actually going to have a preseason where we can see Jordan Love. He's had 1 full year with an NFL team, and he's got to know the system a little bit. So you don't know players until they're in certain situations, and that's just what it is. You could look at some, they're accurate, their arm is good, they can run in the pocket. But until they're in situations, it's either going to make or break you. It's going to make Jordan Love or break Jordan Love, or he's going to get traded probably within the next 12 months or maybe even this offseason. We will take and see. But who knows what the heck is going to take and make him make Aaron Rodgers happy. Honestly, I think it's a personnel change, and I feel like Green Bay Packers need to make a few changes and some alters to how they take and they call plays. I feel like, I'll be real with you, the Green Bay Packers, the 2020 Green Bay Packers remind me back when the Philadelphia Eagles, they went to 5 NFC championships in a row and did not win a Super Bowl. Did not make it. They made it to 1 Super Bowl, but they did not win a Super Bowl. And they were you just think of the names, Javon Curse, Jeremiah Trotter, T.O., L.J. Smith, Donovan McNabb, Brian West. The names go on. And I think the same thing, the Green Bay Packers. They have a very talented squad. According to last year's numbers, Aaron Jones was the best running back in the league, hands down. But I have to take and say that they're if they make the right moves, Green Bay Packers, nobody can touch them. Nobody can touch them. Aaron Rodgers is going to win another MVP award, and it's about to go down for the 2021-2022 season. But again, I think to end the video with this, I feel that Jordan Love definitely needs to get with his agent, possibly find another team, because it's just not happening in Green Bay. It's a sheriff's town. You know who runs the town. It's Aaron Rodgers. He's there to take and stay. And ultimately, Jordan Love, I would like to take and find him on a team where he has a legit chance at, possibly getting some play time. Possibly even a team, say, like the Houston Texans, who they're trying to take and find their way. There's a few other teams like the New Orleans Saints where Jameis Winston don't pan out. Like, hey, if he throws so many interceptions, he's going to get benched again. And a guy like Jordan Love could easily see the field. And we could finally see why he was drafted in the first round. Or we could see why he didn't start in Green Bay, or why they're picking up more quarterbacks. So, but anywho, that's all I got here today. That is my Green Bay Packers rant. I just wanted to talk about it. I know some of this stuff has been happening for the last month or so. Lots of drama over there in Green Bay. But I do take and believe he will do the right thing. Aaron Rodgers will be back to suit up for the green, yellow, and white. Anywho, you guys go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button. That supports the channel. I would love your guys' support. Drop a comment. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree with me. If you feel like Jordan Love is the truth and he's going to start and Aaron Rodgers ain't coming back, let me know down below in the discussion. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, God bless you guys. Have a great night. Be safe. Peace.
Time to tune in. Now another sports center. It's a movement.